Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to another episode in the Kansas City Royals rebuild. Here on MLB The Show 23, we start season number 2 with opening day. Hope you guys are excited. If you are, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Last episode, we had spring training highlights. I talked about some highlights. I talked about some lowlights for some players. This is what the starting rotation will look like headed into year 2, opening day. We've got our ace, Brady Singer. We've got Roki Sasaki, who was probably arguably our best pitcher last season. We brought in Jack Flaherty in the offseason. I'm hoping he can shine and develop. Ian Anderson's still here from last year's trade deadline. And then we've got the rookie. We've got Asa Lacy, who has impressed me from his time last season and into the spring. He's still very raw, still has a lot to learn, still has a lot to develop, but he's very, very promising, and I'm very excited to have him in the rotation. He makes the team. The bullpen, Dylan Coleman, Josh Stallman, Amir Garrett, Joe Jimenez, who we brought in the offseason, Aroldis Chapman, and our closer, Camilo Doval. That is what we're going to be working with. In the pitching side of things, in the hitting order, we've got Luis Arraez leading off at second base. MJ Melendez still at DH. Vinny Pasquantino finished second in Silver Slugger last year. He's at first base hitting third. Salvador Perez hitting cleanup at catcher. Teoscar Hernandez, our big money free agent signing in the offseason, is in right field. Bobby Witt coming off of the broken ankle. I'm hoping he can have a resurgent year. He didn't play much last season. He played in what? He played in 8 games. Or no, he played in 8 games, 34 at-bats. That's horrible before his injury. Jared Kelenic makes the starting team, makes the big league roster. He's out there in left field hitting 7. Lorenzo Cain starting in center field for the second year. We definitely need to get a center fielder who is better, obviously, but I mean, Lorenzo Cain had a very good year for somebody who is 66 overall. And then hitting 9th, Nate Eaton at third base. So there's still obviously a lot of holes to be filled with this team, but bringing in Teoscar Hernandez hopefully will add some more power, some much needed power to this lineup. Bobby Witt, having a full season of Bobby Witt, which I thought we were going to have last year, but the injury kind of held us back, and now he's back this year. I'm hoping he can stay healthy and have a very good year, maybe make an all-star team. And obviously we got to see the progression of Vinny Pasquantino, hopefully the progression of Jared Kelenic, all that kind of stuff. On the bench, we've got Samad Taylor, Nicky Lopez, Edward Olivares, Kyle Isbell, Nick Prado, and Adalberto Mondesi, who was also a former Kansas City Royal. Didn't play on that team that won the World Series in 2015, but that's because he wasn't in the big leagues. But he is a former Royal that we brought right back. We like to do that with some of our legacy players, and I don't know if you could count Mondesi as a legacy player. I mean, he had his best years as a Royal, I guess you could say, but his best years aren't really that crazy. 62 RBIs, 37 RBIs. I mean, those are some good numbers, I guess, for a guy of his caliber. I like this team. Like I said, obviously there's still some holes, but I like the team, the way that we're looking, and we are taking on the Tigers in the opening day game. But I want to see some of our young players that we have drafted. Where is the guy? Here he is. Walter Bike. I told you we kind of missed on him a little bit. He's a C potential, 72 overall, first baseman. But the reason why I feel like he's going to be better than his potential, look at that contact, look at that power. It's already very good for a 72 overall 21-year-old. He can also play catcher, which is cool. He's 5'10", 211. He's got very good discipline and vision and clutch for a youngster, for a rookie. I guess he's not a rookie because he's in AAA, but he will start his career in AAA. We've also got the promising Lou Walls, who is, yes, 26, but B potential 70 overall. I almost gave him a start in the big league club. We've got Elijah Green, who we're still trying to develop. I like this AAA team a lot. We've got a lot of young guys that I'm excited about. Kumar Rocker, we saw him in spring training. He did not impress me at all. Fernando Olivares was one of our draft picks as well. A lot of good talent here as hopefully he turns to develop. Where's that pitcher at? that pitcher that we drafted, I forget his name. Is he in AA maybe? What's the pitcher's name? I know we drafted somebody. Hold on, let me go to the actual... Oops, I'm moving too many positions here. Wait, where's our guys at? Here we go. Okay, let's see. What's that pitcher's name? I know he's in here somewhere. Where are you at? Is it Eduardo Guzman? That wasn't his name, was it? It might have been. I can't remember. I need to go back and watch that video. I'm pretty sure it's Eduardo Guzman because he's got B potential. He looks really good too. He'll be starting in AA. But I wanted to show you guys the first pick, the very first pick of the series, Walter Bake. That is who we are going to be keeping an eye on at 21 years old, 72 overall. He's starting in AAA. But we got spring training done. Opening day is about to be upon us. Royals, Tigers from Detroit, from Comerica Park. I think it's still called Comerica Park. I hope you guys go and enjoy. If you do, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Season 2 is about to be wild. Let's get it.
Ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. So the Kansas City Royals find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Tarek Skubal.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have...
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Opening day of year number 2 is finally here. I can't be more excited. I'm so happy that we have Kansas City Royals baseball back in meaningful games. Unfortunately, I strike out with the very first hitter, Luis Ariz. I apologize for that. But we know Skubal very, very well from our Cincinnati Reds rebuild. So we know this guy, his ins and outs, the pitches he likes to throw. Maybe that can benefit us a little bit. I guess we'll find out as Edward Olivares sends that into center field. But Riley Green is going to be right underneath that towards the warning track for out number 2. Vinny Pasquantino, an all-star last season, finished second in the Silver Slugger, hardly know her, race last year as well. So he had a very, very good season. I'm hoping to see even better results this year as he gets our first hit of year 2 with a 2-out single into center field, Vinny Pasquantino. And now we got Salvador Perez, the heart, the soul, the lifeblood of this organization. Can he win another World Series ring before he retires? It's a race against the clock, really. Who knows how many years we have with Salvi? He's already going into year 2 when he's super old. So who knows how long we have. It could be this season, could be his last. You never know. But we've got our ace, Brady Singer. Now, obviously, those numbers don't really reflect what an ace pitches like. But he's still very young, very, very raw. He's just had a bad year last year. I'm hoping that this year can be much, much better. We take on Akil Baddoo, the leadoff man for the Tigers, and he will skate that past the third base line and that'll be a leadoff double potentially. Olivares will heave that to second. Safe at the bag, and it's a leadoff double for Akil Baddoo. Riley Green will come up as the number 2 hitter. We've already said his name a couple of times, making plays in center field in the first half of the inning. He sends that one into foul territory. It's a 1-2 count to Green. He chops that one to second base. It'll move Baddoo to third, but Arise barehands the ball and throws it to Pasquantino at first for the first out. Anthony James. Now, I don't know a lot about Anthony James, but he is a top 50 prospect. At least that's what it said in the loading screen. And he is going to prove why he's a top 50 prospect, as he will deliver an RBI triple. He's going to go for it. Bobby Witt throws it, and it's going to be an RBI triple for Anthony James. His first MLB hit and RBI is an RBI triple. That is unreal. A nice sinker for Eric Haas to strike out on, making it the second out of the day. But unbelievable that that man just hit his first major league hit was a triple. Teoscar makes the play, but the Tigers lead 1-0 early in this one. Anthony James proving why he is a top prospect in Major League Baseball. I hope in a couple of seasons we can have a debut like that, where we have a top prospect in Major League Baseball that shows out in his first game. But it's the official debut of Teoscar Hernandez. I couldn't be more excited about it. Happy to see him in royal blue. Bobby Witt will also almost make his debut again for the season at least, as Skubal walks Hernandez, and Bobby Witt's got a full count as well. So maybe we could be seeing back-to-back walks. No, we won't. We'll see a strikeout because I was super early on the pitch because I didn't think he'd throw off speed. He got me. Nicky Lopez up, 1 out, runner on first. And Nicky will ground into a double play, and that will be the inning. Javi makes the play at first, and that is an unfortunate way to end the second, our half of the second. Jesus Aguilar. Didn't really know that he would be playing any other position besides DH, especially with that 5 speed, but he is out there playing first. And he grounds out to third base. Edwin Rios steps up, hitting the 7 hole. And he chops one down the first base line. Pasquantino makes the play, and I accidentally pressed the home button. Oops. Luckily, it didn't screw me up. Jonathan Shoop. Shoop, there it is. And he sends that one dangerously into right field, but luckily it curves very foul. That's beneficial. And there's the slider, but he just gets a tip of it. Tip? Not sure how he did, but he did. There's the circle change. Bobby Witt fields it at shortstop, and that will be the inning. After 2, it is 1-0 Detroit with MJ Melendez up. Now, there is a possibility of me moving MJ Melendez back to the number 2 spot where he was hitting last season. But I kind of wanted to shake things up this year and give Olivares the number 2 spot. So we'll see how they do in their new roles to start this year. If things are going poorly, then we can obviously shake things up, and I might do that, but we'll see how the simulation goes. Obviously, we're not playing every single game, so we have to kind of rely on how our team plays in simulation, as Lorenzo Cain grounds that to shortstop for the second out. And now it's Luis Arraez, one of our best hitters of last season. Started the year with the strikeout. That's my bad. This time, he will bloop one into center field for a base hit. That's more like it. That is how it should have happened on the first at-bat. But I screwed it up and struck out. And now Olivares steps up. Used to be the 9 hitter. Now he's the number 2. And he will stare at a circle change far off the plate for ball 3. 2 outs, 3-1 count to Olivares. Skubal trying to get him out of the inning before anything bad happens. And that could have been ball 4, but I got a little jumpy there. I'm taking that one, and that's going to be into center field. We are making Riley Green work out there in center field. He is getting his steps in. A lot of our pitches, a lot of our hits have been out there into center field. Even the ones that haven't been hits have been out there into center field. And now it's time for Vinny Pasquantino. Has the first hit of the year. Can he get a second hit? Vinny Pasquantino grounds to second base. Inning over. The story of this team last season and now I guess into this year, leaving runners in scoring position, can't do anything with the momentum. Brady Singer, can he beat out Javi Baez? Yes, he can. First out. Akil Baddoo, a dangerous hitter. He's already proven that with a leadoff double last at bat. Let's try to strike him out. He got acquired in the Rule 5 draft in 2020. Good for him. Oh my God in heaven. Akil Baddoo makes it 2-0. He has become one of those guys in MLB The Show that is just impossible for me to get out. I don't know why. It's usually guys that aren't that great but have a little bit of talent, and Akil Baddoo is becoming one of the hardest players for me to get out. It's just every single time, no matter what series it is, no matter who I'm pitching with, Akil Baddoo is a hard player for me to get out consistently. He's on that list, man. And he makes it 2-0 in the bottom of the third. Anthony James has a triple for his very first hit, and he's got a single. Back-to-back hits for Anthony James. This man is the real deal. This man might be better than Mike Trout. That's what it seems like, at least. And Eric Haas couldn't handle the gas. Fastball right by him. He strike out swinging. But Akil Baddoo, man, if they can develop Akil Baddoo and Anthony James, this Tigers lineup could be dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. And Riley Green, they've got a lot of promise in this in this lineup. Salvador Perez with a little chopper to back to the mound. Scooble makes the play, and now Teoscar Hernandez. Is he actually going to be able to swing the baseball bat here, or is he going to get walked again? He might get walked for the second straight time. Come on, you don't want to walk Teoscar. Let him swing the baseball bat. He did there, but it was a little bit late. It was a fastball in a favorable spot. I should have hit it. That one was a little bit late, too. All right, I'm not getting the timing down, am I? I'm a little bit late on these pitches. At least I'm making contact with them, and that is Teoscar Hernandez sending to center field. Get over the wall. Oh, just barely. At the warning track, Riley Green makes the catch. Oh, that's the power we've been missing, though, from this lineup. Teoscar Hernandez be able to send those balls into the outfield. Bobby Witt got jammed on one. Sends it to left field. Baddoo makes the play. Inning over. Bottom of the fourth. Austin Meadows will start. He's got a 2-2 count. Fastball. Fouls it off. Let's see. What can we throw him here? Maybe a circle change? Maybe a little circle action here. And he stares at it for ball 3. All right, we got to go heat. We got to go straight heat. Right past him. Right down the gullet. There it is. Bottom corner. Got him looking. We froze him. Good pitch from Singer. And now Jesus Aguilar stands 3-1. Stares at a sinker for strike 2. And we'll go slider here. This is either going to be very bad or very good. Very good. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Aguilar down. 4th K of the day for Mr. Singer. Taking on Edwin Rios. Ooh, dangerous pitch. Very, very dangerous pitch. But it's a 1-2 count now. And we'll go circle change. Oh, I was hoping for 3 straight strikeouts, but it's not going to be. At least not right now. We'll go slider. Maybe catch him on the corner. Got him frozen. Brady Singer. Dominant 4th inning. That's what I'm talking about. That's my ace right there. That's my ace. Top of the 5. Top of the 5? Top of the 5th. That's a combination of top of the 5th and top 5. Javi Baez makes the play in shallow left field for the first out. MJ Melendez steps to the plate. 0 for 1 of the day. Scooble is at 73, about to be 74 pitches. And MJ sends that to deep center field. Riley Green, no trouble. Makes the second out. Lorenzo Cain, Royals Hall of Famer, will be inducted into the Royals Hall of Fame when his career is over. But that is called third strike. Quick inning for the Royals. Jonathan Shoop comes to the plate now. Actually, I think it's Jonathan Scope, isn't it? I like Shoop better. Jonathan Shoop. He stares at a fastball, 2-2 count. Let's go with the slider. Hit them with the slider. Oh, he sends that to center field. Can Lorenzo make the play? No, he can't. Not fast enough. It bounces into his glove, and it's a leadoff single. For Shoop. Javi Baez grounded into an out his last time up. That's strike 3. Give it to me. I guess it was only strike 2. Still, it's a called strike. And now we go slider. That's strike 3. He got caught swanging. Singer gets the out. And that's one down with Akil Baddoo up. He's got a double and a home run. He has been the most dominant hitter today for the Tigers. That's going to be into left field. Olivares tracking it. Out number 2. Thank you very much. Finally, we get Baddoo out. Finally, and now Riley Green steps up. 2 outs in the inning, and he will hit that past the left baseman. The left baseman? The third baseman. And Olivares struggling to get the ball in. They're going to send him home from first to home. He's going to be safe. 3-0 Tigers. Well, this is just bad. Riley Green with an RBI double. Anthony James, the other most dominant hitter today for the Tigers. And he will finally get out as well. Singer delivers a nice inning after unfortunately allowing another run. I don't know what we're going to do with Brady Singer, but he is down 3-0. 3-2 count to Arise, and he will stare at a slider for ball 4. And now it's another 3-2 count to Edward Olivares. You love to see it. Can we get back-to-back walks? No, we can't, but we can get a double play. We just can't get anything good to go for us, can we? We can't ever have anything good happen for us. We're going to get into the bullpen, and we're going to warm up Josh Stalmett because he throws straight gas. Vinny Pasquantino with 2 outs. Stares at a slider, ball 2. Skubal is running low on stamina, so he's definitely not going to be able to go the distance of this game. And Pasquantino gets a hold of one, but not enough. Sends that to left center. Green tracks it. Inning over. All right, we got Eric Haas at the plate. He has struggled today. I think 2 strikeouts for him in today's game. A 7-year career with Cleveland and now Detroit. And he's got that one against the shift. Go foul. No, it's not. A generous play for Eric Haas. And that's going to be an easy stand-up double. Unfortunate. He hit that where there was literally nobody. And that is going to be a chance for Austin Meadows to get an RBI here. He's got a 3-1 count after the ball. He hits that to Pasquantino. Past Pasquantino into right field. And that's going to be an RBI single for Austin Meadows. Vinny Pasquantino, there's a reason he wasn't in contention for a Gold Glove at first base. And Brady Singer might be on his way to the showers. Teoscar tracking that in right field. And Brady Singer's just getting cooked. He is just absolutely getting railed in the 6th. Tigers lead 4-0. It's time to bring in Stalmett, but we are going to go for a little mound visit here, talk to Brady, and then we are going to bring in Josh Stalmett. That is a rough debut, or I guess a rough opening day for our ace. Brady Singer goes 5 innings, not even a third of an inning. Allows 4 runs, and will probably get the loss. Unless we somehow come back and win this game, which I do not see happening whatsoever. There's only one way this can go right for us, and that's if we get a double play. Instead, we send that to center field, right center. Lorenzo Cain doesn't have the speed, and that's going to be an automatic double, 5-0. The Tigers are just pulling it on us. Oh, this is just bad. This is just bad to worse to even worse. Runners on second and third. Nobody is out in this game. Here comes the curveball. Lorenzo finally should have this one. In 5 speed on third base, there's no chance he goes home, and he will not. He would have been out by a mile. We finally get the first out. We are going to warm up Aroldis Chapman as well. 2-2 count to Baez, and he will swing right past the fastball for strike 3, out number 2. And now it's Akil Baddoo. Thank the Lord that it's Akil Baddoo. They're going to send only one home. It's another RBI. And remember, all these runs, well, I think the Jesus Aguilar one does count too. I was going to say all these runs count against Brady Singer because he's the accountable pitcher of this inning so far. Let's see if we can strike out Riley Green and get this inning over with, because this has been a very bloodbath-filled inning. Kane will track the one in center field, inning over, but the Tigers have done the damage they needed. They've gotten all the insurance runs that they could ever want. This one was over in the first inning, really, because it was 1-0. Salvi sends that to third base, and we just got nothing. We just got nothing. We don't have any pop in our bats. We don't have any ambition. We don't have any will to fight. Oh, take it back. I take it back. Santa Maria. That's why we signed him. Teoscar Hernandez. With home run number 1. Thank the baby Jesus. That's why we paid him the money. We needed that pop. That's what was missing from this lineup last year. Boom! No doubt about it. That ball is gone. And that'll be it for Skubal. He had a very good day, but the shutout is over. And Bo Brisque? I don't know how to pronounce that name. I've never heard of him before. But he comes out of the bullpen to relieve Tarek Skubal. I never knew how to pronounce his name either. Finally, we get some sort of damage. We will not be shut out against the Tigers on opening day. Bobby Witt, 99 speed. Beat it out, Bobby. Do we challenge it? It's going to be close. I guess that's the problem when you're coming off of a broken ankle. You're not as fast as you used to be. And he beat it. We're going to challenge. Bobby Witt is safe. Bobby Witt is safe at first. He beat the throw. Steps on the bag there, and he didn't even have it in the glove. Aguilar too slow. Bobby Witt makes the play. Oh yeah, that foot is on the bag before the ball's even in the glove. That's a safe. Safe at first. Thank you very much. Call is overturned, and Bobby Witt gets a base hit and maybe a stolen base on top of it. We're going to let him lead off here. Give Bobby Witt a base steal. There it is. Easy. That's the kind of stuff we were missing from Bobby with his injury last year. He steals second. Now we got a runner on second base for Nicky Lopez with 1 out. And Nicky sends that for an RBI. Go, Bobby. I'm telling you to go. I knew he wasn't going to be able to make the play in right field. Austin Meadows is too slow. And that is an RBI double. The rally starts now. Nicky Lopez with an RBI double. Can MJ Melendez do the same? We just needed Skubal to be out of the game so we could start to do some damage. Although Skubal is the one who allowed the home run for Hernandez, so we just needed to get that little bit of momentum. Once one run came across, that's all we needed. We've got a chance in this game. The Kansas City Royals don't give up without a fight. We are a scrappy baseball team, and that's going to be out number 2. I missed it. I missed it. I hate my life so much. Okay, that's out number 2, but Lorenzo Cain, known for getting on base in tough situations. He's got a 1-1 count, 2 outs, and a runner on second. Anything in the outfield will score Nicky Lopez, and that is certainly going to be the case as Lorenzo Cain delivers an RBI single, and we are down by 3. We are still alive in this baseball game. And they pull the other bullpen guy who came in to relief Skubal, and now Andrew Chafin will come in to relief that dude. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Luis arrives with a 2-1 count. And Luis, I missed it. That could have been a nice base hit, but I was super early. Super early. I'm swinging to that one. I shouldn't have. I should have just let that be a ball. That's a rookie mistake right there. That's a rookie mistake. But we pile on 3 runs, which is awesome. We're going to bring in Chapman. And we're also going to warm up Joe Jimenez, our new addition in the bullpen. And we're going to see how many of these Tigers can handle Aroldis Chapman. The rookie certainly has never seen anybody throw as fast as Chapman. Even his splitter is 89 on the gun. That's crazy. There's the slider. Oh, the rookie had no shot. That's embarrassing. The rookie had no shot handling the speed of Aroldis Chapman, especially that slider. And Eric Haas, he had the double earlier in the game, but he strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. And now it's Austin Meadows. You know what? I'm going to throw the heater right up here. I dare you to hit it. He hit it foul. But now we go with the strikeout pitch. The slider down and away. He didn't chase it? How do you not chase that? That was so enticing. That was so tasty. But he just check swings the 2-seamer, inning over. We should have had Aroldis Chapman start the game. We probably would have been better off. Olivares will lead off the bottom or the top of the 8th. Trying to go up against Chafin, who did a good job to get out of the last inning. 40,000 people showed up for Tigers opening day. Good for them. We'll look at the sinker. That's ball 3. Pasquantino will come up. He's on deck right now. Are you going to walk Olivares? No, they won't. Not yet, at least. That would have been a tough pitch to hit. Tough pitch to hit. What about a sinker down low? That's going to be a nice pitch to hit, but unfortunately, Riley Green's going to be right underneath it. Little jog is all it took to get that pitch, or to get that hit into the glove of Riley Green. That's 1 out. But remember, we've done some damage with 1 out before. Let's see what Pasquantino can do as he stares at a sinker for ball 2. Come on, Vinny. Show me why you were the runner-up for Silver Slugger last year. Show me some of that pop. That's a horrible pitch. Why did I swing at that? Somebody please tell me, because I will never know. Why would I swing at that? That's out number 2. And it looks like Andrew Chafin should have been the guy they brought in instead of the other dude, because I have not been able to touch him. Salvador Perez with a 1-2 count and 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Fouls off that slider. Stays alive. All right, there's Salvi. I know you got a little bit of pop still left in you. Can you show me it here? Bring us to within 2? That would be awesome. Let's see what we got here. Salvador Perez. But Anthony James, the rookie 3rd baseman, makes the play. Inning over. We go bottom 8. We've got 1 more inning. 1 more inning to try to get this game back tie before the Tigers finish the job in the opening day. Chapman throws a 2-seamer. We're going to go splitter. He's not going to be able to handle it. It's going to be strike 3. Oh, he just hit it. He just made contact. Darn you, Jesus. How is that not strike 3? This is rigged. This is rigged. I believe it 100%. How is that not strike 3? That was clearly strike 3. Thank you for that one finally being called strike 3. If that would have been a ball as well, I would have flipped. Flipped. Edwin Rios, 1-2, fastball to right field, over the head of Teoscar, makes the play. Teoscar Hernandez, over the shoulder glove catch. Oh, baby. What a play. I got to see that again. I thought that was going over his shoulder for sure. Teoscar Hernandez got a bad start. Didn't really know where it was going to go. But the athleticism of Teoscar Hernandez here. I thought he had no shot at it. He reaches up and just makes the play. Insane. An insane play from Teoscar. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it from the new addition, the new signing here in Kansas City. Beautiful play. Beautiful, beautiful play. 2-2 count to Jonathan Shoop. And he sends the slider for a foul ball. We'll go with a two-seamer down low, or a four-seamer, excuse me, not a two-seamer, a four-seamer. But he hits that anyway, so we'll go splitter. Hardly know her. Strike three. And our last chance to tie this ball game. They bring in Alex. Is it Lange or Longe? I think it's Lange. But I don't care because he's coming up to close this game out, and I will not allow it. That is a wild knuckle curve. Ball two. Come on, guys. We cannot allow them to do this to us on opening day. There it is. A base hit past the shortstop Shoop. Or second baseman Scope, I guess I should say. Because Javi's playing shortstop. That is going to be a base hit for Olivares. 75 speed, 35 steal is not a great combination to steal a base. But Bobby Witt is up. And Bobby Witt got a generous call from the home plate umpire. Thank you very much. That is ball two. And Bobby Witt, 99 speed. Can he beat out the throw? Bobby Witt will beat out the throw. It's a fielder's choice. Oh, that's annoying. That's super annoying. We will try to steal a base here. He's already got one today. So they're going to throw back. He's got him. He just got back in time. I thought for sure he was picked off there. We're going to try to steal one more time. If he throws back again, then we will... he's out this time. Yep. Oh, no, he's safe. How is Jesus Aguilar not getting him out? I thought for sure he'd be out both of those times. All right, so they've thrown back twice. I'm not going to steal this time. Oh, that was a beautiful sinker right where I wanted to hit it. Now we'll try to steal. See if we can get this one going here. And he throws back. This time he's got me. No, oh my God. It looks like every single time he's got me. Stop throwing back on me. Let me steal. Let me freaking steal. I didn't even attempt to steal that time. I didn't lead off or anything. They're just worried. They're worried that I'm going to take a base. They should be. Here comes the 2-2. Nicky Lopez into center field. That's going to drop in front of Riley Green. 2 on and 1 out. Come on, boys. We've got to do this. This is what we were built for. Moments like this. 1-1 count to MJ Melendez. He's 0 for 3 today. MJ is 0 for 4. 2 outs in the inning. To be fair, that's my fault. I shouldn't have swung at that. I know better. I know better than to swing at that. Lorenzo Cain got an RBI last time he was up. He could very well do the same here if he sends one into the outfield again. And Lorenzo Cain will do it. He will get into the outfield. It is a 2-run ball game. Lorenzo Cain has delivered 2 RBIs on opening day. Come on, boys. We got this. And they bring in Jose Cisnerno. I don't know who that is. Cisnerno, is that how you pronounce it? I think that's how you pronounce it. We've got Samad Taylor, who is 90 speed, so we are going to bring him in for Lorenzo Cain. No, we're not going to pinch run Nicky Lopez. He's fast enough. 61 speed's fast enough. But if Luis Arraez, the perfect man to have at the plate here, if he could send this into the outfield, we could have a 1-run ball game. Luis Arraez! Beat it out, Luis. No, Tigers win 4-6. Luis Arraez falls. We fought back. We had a scrappy couple of innings. 7th inning on, we were trying so hard to fight back in that game. We just were not good enough. Brady Singer put us down in too big of a hole. And we will lose opening day. Unfortunate to say the least. But now we get to simulate into the month of April, where we will play our first home game. We could play our first home series against the Rangers. Let's simulate into the month of April, actually. Today is a scouting assignment. Yes, I would like to stop simulating because I want to get scouting done right. So let's see. This guy, Torey Gallo, he scouts position players very well. So we are going to scout a certain prospect. We have the number 6 pick in the draft this year, so that's 2 higher than what we had last year. We picked an 8 last year. We have pick 6 this year. So who is a position player who is very, very good? We have a left fielder here. Oh, Jim Garner for sure. Let me learn about you. This guy has good efficiency at scouting pitchers. So we will scout a certain Robert Drew with that pick, or with that player. And this guy has good discovery. So we will discover new prospects. He's good at position players, so we will scout infield prospects in the West. Do that. So that is going to be our weekly scouting plan for this week. And we will continue to play, and we have 2 wins. We beat the Braves. Out of all teams, we beat the Braves. And now we play the Rangers. I kind of want to play maybe the Twins at home next episode. Roki Sasaki pulled his back muscle. That's not good. Today's another scouting assignment. We are a very bad baseball team, are we? Ooh, we know a little bit more about Robert Drew. He looks to be not as good as I once thought he was. So that's interesting. Okay, change the prospect of Robert Drew. Let's find out more about Kirby Lawrence. I want to know more about him. Roki Sasaki's no longer injured. We've got Asa Lacy, Roki Sasaki, Brady Singer. I think we'll play game 1 against the Twins in the next episode. A little bit of a rough start to the season. We are 2-7 on the year. Seems like we don't have much power other than Teoscar, which is why we brought him in the first place. Lorenzo Cain's got 2 home runs through the first week and a half of the season. But like I said, this rebuild's going to take a while. We are only in year number 2. It's still going to be a minute before we are ready to really make some noise. We're not there yet. Good news is we have a decent amount of money, and if our guys are not performing well at the deadline, we can sell. Like, we can move on from the Jack Flaherty $13 million contract. We can move on from Adalberto Mondesi's contract. We can move on from guys like that. Amir Garrett's contract. We can get rid of some of these guys if they're not producing at the deadline. So it's a possibility. We've got some contracts that are movable, and we've got some young talent that I have my eye on. But that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed opening day of year number 2. I can't wait to get deeper and deeper into this series. I'm so excited to actually win a World Series with the Kansas City Royals. But like I said, that's a long, long way away. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.